Hey guys, it's Christy, and today is Monday, so I am here for a general law of attraction card reading. And so I'm going to go ahead. I have some incense going. I'm going to light our manifestation candle, if I can get it going. Hope everybody's doing great today. There it is, finally. And we have our clear quartz crystal to amplify some good energy for us. So for today's reading, I'm going to be drawing from the Ask and It Is Given deck and the Law of Attraction deck. And at the end, I'm going to pull a card from our new Daily Meditations deck. I really enjoy that one. It gives us some good ideas for meditation practice, journaling practice. And I think those are really great small practices that we can implement in our lives for big changes. So let's see what the universe has for us today for our general law of attraction reading. Oh, there it is. Okay, gotta go get it. All right, so our first message is, I will love where I am right now. This is always a great message because it encourages us to relax into life and find the joy in where we are right now. And that's really all we have is now. So we may as well enjoy where we are. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have, and we want to assist you in achieving that. But we love where you are right now, even if you do not, because we understand how joyful the journey to where you want to go will be. Well, that's exciting news. I love that we can be in a place where we feel like we don't want to be, but if we can relax into it, enjoy where we are, and understand that it's taking us somewhere else, then I feel like we will be able to relax into the joy, or allow more joy. That's what I want to say. So I love that advice, and I want to see what further the universe has to tell us. So I'm going to draw from the Law of Attraction card deck, and today I may even pull extra cards just to expand the messaging and see where it takes us. So let's see, what else do you have for us today? Thank you, universe. Man, the cards are popping out today. I'm having to go get them. Okay. I love this one. My thought manifestations enjoy a buffer of time. This is always important to know, and I think the universe likes to keep bringing us this message because it wants us to remember that we don't have to be scared of our thoughts, that there is a buffer of time between our thought and manifestations that come into our lives. So in an attraction-based universe, there is no such thing as no. Your attention to it says yes to it. In your physical reality, things do not manifest instantly, for there is a wonderful buffer of time that gives you the opportunity to redirect your attention more toward what you do want to experience. And I believe that what the universe tells us with this message is that we're going to have thoughts that are out of alignment with what we desire. This is true. But the things that we see manifest in our lives have been things that we've thought more than one time. It's things that we think consistently, or a vibration that we vibrate at consistently, that brings things into our lives. So a lot of times we're living by default. We're not maybe monitoring our thoughts. We're not monitoring our emotions and where our vibration is. So when we can do that, we will see more of the things that we desire come into our lives. Because now our focus is going to be on, okay, how do I vibrate at a higher frequency? I want to have great things come into my life that excite me. So I need to feel excitement. I need to feel that excitement for life. And I think that's one of the messages for the enjoy where you are now. It's like, if you can feel the excitement on a consistent basis, then guess what? You're going to find things coming into your life that excite you. on a more regular basis. But it's like I always say, I feel like, a lot of times the way law of attraction, law of assumption are presented makes it seem like a get rich quick scheme type feeling. Like, oh, just think good thoughts and overnight your life is going to be totally different. And for some people, maybe that's true. But I feel like even though it seems like it's something that happened overnight or very quickly, it's probably something they've been vibrating at for a while. So I encourage you to not get discouraged when you're doing these small practices. Focus on the small good things it's bringing in, such as, maybe you're feeling a sense of peace for 5 minutes a day that you weren't feeling before. Or maybe you're feeling like you're taking care of yourself and you feel a little more love for yourself. Things like that. Look for those things. And then when you find those things, revel in that feeling of, man, I really love myself. And, a lot of times I crack myself up and I focus on that, and just enjoy where you are now as much as you can. Because even if you're in a rough spot, things will change as your beliefs and thoughts change. Okay, so I went ahead and drew another card for some more clarification from the Ask and It Is Given deck. And the message that we received is, I am standing on the leading edge of thought. So this is kind of an explanation of my thought manifestations. Enjoy a buffer of time. And then this is going to direct us to the fact that we're on the leading edge right now of thought. So just as all of your experiences from the time of your birth, into your physical body until now have culminated into who you are now. All that has ever been experienced by all that is has culminated into all that is now being experienced in the physical life experience on planet Earth. That's exciting because it lets us know that never has there been a time where we as people, more of us, are understanding that we have more control than we think we did over what happens in our lives. And that is really exciting to know. It does require us to, seek understanding and learning how to implement things in our lives that will help us vibrate higher. But this is telling us we are standing on the leading edge of thought, and we have more control than we've ever realized as a people. And then I also got another card that fell out with that one, and it is, I now hold the key to creating my every desire. I love how this is culminating as a message. First, the messaging is love where you are now, enjoy where you are now, find happiness where you are right now, understanding that where you are now is leading to the next part of your life. And then the message was, my thought manifestations, enjoy a buffer of time. So it's kind of like letting us know, enjoy where you are now. And while you're monitoring your thoughts, if you have thoughts that aren't in alignment with what you desire, it's okay. You can redirect those thoughts and more of the time think about the things that you do want to have in your life. And then they're saying, listen, you're standing on the leading edge of life. And then you are holding the key to creating your every desire. I love this message as a general reading. It's so empowering. It is understanding that we're human and we're going to have thoughts that aren't in alignment, but that it's okay. And that we can be easy about things, love our lives right now and where we are right now, understanding that the more we practice these things, we're going to be in a different place in the future. It is not possible to consistently feel positive emotion about something and have it turn out badly. That's super encouraging because that lets us know, yes, do these practices, visualize, meditate, take walks in nature, get creative, be playful, do these things, and you will start to experience more and more joy, which brings in more and more good things. For the way you feel will tell you if you are allowing your natural well-being or not. Once you understand that the way you feel indicates your level of allowing or resisting, you now hold the key to creating anything you desire. So empowering, and I hope that you guys will start to implement some of these practices and see the changes in your lives. So another thing I want to point out is that in order to receive the things that we ask for, we have to get out of our own way. If we resist, so say okay, there's our meditation card. We don't want to resist, we don't want to ask for something and then resist it coming in, is I think what I'm trying to say. So make sure that you are getting into that receiving mode. And the best way to do that is appreciation and gratitude. Gratitude is the marker of receivership. So feel the gratitude of having what you desire when you visualize what you want, and then you'll start to bring it in. Okay, so our card from the Daily Meditations deck is in the subject of anxiety relief. I think that's great for this particular message because anxiety is one of the emotional guideposts in our lives. When we're feeling anxiety, that means we are resisting or holding ourselves apart from what it is that we desire. I find joy in the small moments. Oh my gosh, enjoy where you are right now was the very beginning of this message, and now it's the very end. There's the card. So the reflection for this card is, what small joys do I notice today? What a fantastic practice for this message, because we want to find the enjoyment of being where we are right now, understanding those bad thoughts that you have or bad feelings that you have. You can redirect your thoughts and your feelings and find joy in the smallest of ways. Okay, and so the advice here is, reflect on small joys you've noticed today. With each breath, let these joys replace anxious thoughts for 5 minutes. And I would recommend doing this with your eyes closed or softly gazing at something, and then reflect on the small joys, even if you can only find one joy today. And with each breath, let these joys replace anxious thoughts for 5 minutes. That is such a small amount of time to relieve yourself of anxiety, anxious thoughts, and replace them with one small joy that actually happened in your life today. So I hope you guys really will take this advice, challenge yourselves to keep up with some practices, and let me know in the comments what you've seen come into your life, or what small joy you experienced today. And let's build up a list of small joys that we've experienced in our lives together. I think that would be really fantastic. I hope you guys will like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on Wednesday for our Love and Relationships reading. Cheers, guys.